Today I messed up by breaking my date's arm. Swiped on a girl on Tinder, didn't match yet. Her profile was memorable because I live in a small town and I didn't recognize her. Fast forward 2 hours and I go to work to clock in. My boss introduces me to the new girl. It's her. Since she either swiped left or she hadn't seen it yet, I didn't want her to think I swiped on her after we met without just talking to her in person. My awkwardness got the best of me and I brought it up, and we both had a laugh. We ended up going on a date, snowboarding, where she broke her arm in 4 places. I guess she'd never been snowboarding before. So I drove her down the mountain 3 hours with a broken arm to the hospital, which apparently her mother works. The x-ray tech thought we were dating and handed me the x-rays and asked if her mom knew she had nipple piercings. Hell, I didn't even know she had nipple piercings. Cue awkward moment with mom a few moments later. An 8-inch metal plate and several screws. I felt terrible and I helped her with lots of things over the next few weeks while she was practically disabled and we ended up dating for a few months. I really actually liked her a lot, but I joined the army and she ghosted me while I was in basic training, but that's another story. Today I messed up by accidentally revealing to my friend that he may be the other man. I am a part of a small, 200 people, Discord server. It's a really great place. I've made some amazing friends. We're all really close and help each other out. Where I fucked up was that one of the other members in the group messaged me, asking if I had been in touch with another member recently. I hadn't spoken to her or seen her online in a long time and told him that. He told me that she had broken her phone and he's been trying to get in contact with her because they're in a long-distance relationship. This was total news to me. I had no clue they were dating, but him and I chatted a little more and I told him if I heard from her I'd let him know. A few hours later, I see that she's online and I sent her a message saying your man is looking for you. She responded right away saying she knows, she's had a broken phone and just got a new one, she hasn't spoken to anyone yet and has had a rough past few weeks. Her and I are having a chat, my late boyfriend and I started off as long distance so we were talking a bit about how hard it is. She says they've been together 2 years and she's not putting pressure on him to meet up because he has to come all the way from Canada and that he's so important to her and she doesn't want to fuck anything up. She had a crush on him forever before they made it official. Fast forward to later in the day and he messaged me again asking if I had heard anything. Yeah, I talked to her this morning. She hasn't gotten a hold of you? He's completely shocked that I talked to her and that she didn't try and reach him and asked me what was said, so I gave him the Cliff Notes version. Wait, what? Canada? What are you talking about? Turns out my friend is from Texas and they haven't been together anywhere close to 2 years. He asked me if his name was mentioned at all. I looked back into my conversation with her and no, it hadn't. I said your man and your boyfriend, otherwise we both just referred to him as he. Is there someone else? No. There can't be? Right? She didn't question why I was reaching out to her saying that her man was looking for her. It has to be you. Or else I'm really confused. But as confusing as that was, the facts were there. He doesn't live in Canada and they have known each other less than a year. She wasn't talking about him, and I accidentally exposed it. I feel like a giant asshole for upsetting him, for causing issues and for ruining their relationship. It's super messed up that she has had another relationship all along, but this was such a terrible way for him to find out and I hate that it went down like this. Today I messed up. Wife wanted to surprise me and tell me I'm going to be a dad, but I accidentally found out. Background: my wife and I have always wanted multiple kids and we've been trying for years but nothing has worked. We've gone through all of the medical treatments, sperm testing, IUIs and even pursued IVF, but nothing stuck. It was hard to let go, but we gave up on it and have the mentality that if it's meant to be then it will still happen. By some miracle, right as we stopped trying she got pregnant and now he's 1 year old. We want more kids but again, nothing has stuck and we figured he was just a miracle baby. Amazon just notified me that my package is ready for pickup. It's a shirt for my little boy that says I have a secret and she had it delivered to a locker at Whole Foods for pickup, which is never, ever done. I think she's pregnant and wants to surprise me. What should I do? Today I messed up by opening PDF file which made me lose my 3 years of work, got hacked, lost access to all Google files. A bit of context first, I am, or was, a small business owner who relied heavily on digital assets and platforms. From gathering data, invoices to managing Google Ads for my company, Google Drive, Google My Company. Everything was stored and managed through my primary Gmail account. So, here's how the disaster unfolded. Earlier today, I received an email with an attached PDF file. Without giving it much thought, I opened the file. It seemed harmless at first, just another document among the myriad I received daily. Little did I know, hidden within its code was a malicious cookie stealer script. Fast forward a few hours, and I began noticing some odd activities on my Gmail. I was getting notifications about password changes and security alerts. Panicking, I tried accessing my account, only to find out I had been locked out. I immediately tried to recover my account, hoping Google's robust security measures would come to my rescue. But, To my horror, Google couldn't verify that I was the legitimate owner of the account. The IP address associated with the recent activities had dramatically shifted from my usual EU location to somewhere in Russia. Every attempt at recovery was met with more frustration and despair. Google is providing only AI support, don't give a fuck about normal Gmail users. The consequences of this breach are devastating. All my invoices, crucial business documents, and even my company's profile, Google Ads profile, are now inaccessible. I feel like I've lost a significant chunk of my professional life overnight. Moreover, the emotional stress and potential financial implications are overwhelming. I'm sharing my story here as a cautionary tale for everyone. Always be vigilant about the emails and files you open, and regularly back up essential files offline or on a secure cloud platform. Don't ever use Gmail for running your company. Today I messed up by buying my son a toy at the zoo and not warning my husband. We have family visiting, so yesterday I took my son and his cousins to the zoo. My son saw a toy rubber snake there and really wanted it, so I got it for him. I meant to warn my husband but forgot after a very long day wrangling rugrats. It was on his bedroom floor this morning when my husband went to get him up and ready for the day. My husband, who is from Jordan originally and had multiple run-ins with venomous snakes as a child, so is understandably scared of them. He immediately screamed, grabbed it, and threw it out the window. It took 10 minutes to calm him down and another 15 searching the yard while my son cried to find the toy again. His cousins were also crying because they were confused and didn't know what was happening. I need coffee.